of the wives of Chief MKO Abiola, Zainab Duke Abiola, has revealed how armed robbers attacked her husband while on his way to Ibadan, Oyo State. Zainab disclosed that the armed robbers started shouting, "MKO is our man, man of the people," on citing the winner of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, the Akasoba of Kalabari in the Niger Delta. While speaking with Sahara reporters, disclosed that one of the armed robbers became a governor, while two others were elected into the House of Representatives. She said Abiola was unique and different. That is why people miss him. There was a day we were going to visit the Olubadan of Ibadan. We were with some Americans. The Americans are still alive. I was newly married to him, very newly bride, just a few months into our marriage, and we were going to the palace. On the way, do you know, right in front of us, we saw robbers robbing people. I just started praying and the Americans were shivering. But when Chief saw them, he said he was not turning back nor running away. He told the driver to keep driving towards them. On getting near them, they saw the Rolls Royce and they started shouting, "MKO is a man, oh, man of the people." Do you know when they kept their guns down? Do you know they kept their guns down? Do you know they lay down flat? I am telling you what you won't hear from anyone else except the Americans and the driver. They started shouting, "Babao, babao, babao." So Chief came out and gave them money. He told them they were nice young persons and shouldn't be involved in crime. They told him if there were 2 or 3 of him in the country, they wouldn't be involved in crime. They told their victims to go. Some of the victims told Chief they didn't have transport means. So Chief gave the robbers and victims money. The Americans were surprised as well. I too was happy. Chief told them to go back to school and come to his house anytime they needed money. One of those people became the governor of a Yoruba state. He is alive. About 2 or so became House of Representatives members. Why are they not repeating this story? Were they not fans at that point? Even without being told. Even the ones that are parading themselves as leaders now. Or everybody knows their antecedents. Some of them, you don't even know where they came from all of a sudden. One man will tell you, one man on radio will tell you that some of them, you don't even know the secondary school they went to, the primary school they went to. You can't even say, oh, this is their whatever. They keep on changing names here and there. It is evident. When you hear billions of naira missing, who are the people stealing it? Is it a man on the street or a regular Nigerian on the street that will go to the coffer of the country's whatever, that will go and steal the money? Is it not the same thing? When they tell you that somebody is innocent until proven guilty, when they begin to allege a lot of things toward them, when the allegation here and there, levy allegation against them, one thing is certain: money is missing. Money is missing. You can continue to hide it. You can continue to argue it from now to eternity. They can continue to adjourn the court proceedings from now to eternity. But money is missing. You cannot see the money, and before you know, they will do wuru. They will cover themselves up, so you don't even hear anything. A lot of money have been missing. Who are the people stealing it? The ones that are wearing agbada, wearing suits, calling themselves honorable commissioner, your excellency. They are the thieves. And they are the same people that will come and be telling you, oh, youth, they are lazy, they are this and that, they don't want to work, this and that. A lot of them, they are rogues. They have done all manner of atrocities in abroad. Even before coming to, you even saw that those ones are even robbers in the country as at then. And again, they were giving excuses, and these are the same people now. They are still making life uncomfortable for people, because the ones that you will see today that are into crime, they will tell you, oh, the government has not done this, the government has not done that. Then they were complaining because if they had Abiola as at concerning, based on what they were talking about, if they have 2 or 3 people, they had 3 or 4 people of such person like him that time, that the country would have been better. And that is the same song we are still singing now. When you hear some of his Fela's song, you'll be surprised that, are you sure that this man is not still within us, that he's singing this song? How can he be singing such a song at that time, and those things that he's talking about or he was talking about are still more prevalence here. We don't even have any way. And some people come and tell you that we want to go our separate ways. Some people tell you, no, you don't have the right. Let's continue to hope. Hope where? The people have been hoping since Abiola time. That is even short time. If you look back in the 70s, 60s and all that, all those problems are still with us here. And the difference is that the problems keep aggravating. They will not tell you that, during the Goodluck Jonathan time, it was bad though. Now we are not saying it is even better than what we have now. So it's like every day we are sinking as a nation. We are retrogressing. Those that they called armed robbers, then now they've been able to find their way into the system. Did they change anything? They are still creating more armed robbers. How do you see that? We have all of them, they are still there. Some of them, they have been government boys. They have never worked in their life. It is all about how they enter politics, enter government, and begin to chop. That is why you see that most of them will not even agree to the fact that let the constitution be changed. Even the ones that we have now, the constitution we have now, if they can even go by it, if they are really sincere, what are we talking about? We have a better place. It is not rocket science. It is not rocket science if this country wants to be good. But some people have made themselves principalities and powers. And that's why you see some people, they don't have a power to argue. They don't have power to do this and that. But the only thing they can do is to be raining curses, to be praying against them. That God, you should deal with them. You should deal with them in the way you can. Because people have profile solution. People have talked. That is why they don't even want you to talk anything. They don't want you to protest. You can imagine. One of them is a governor. They are still alive. You can't dispute that now, because you can see the way they display themselves. Well, someone said the Lion of Bodilon is one of them and Gbaja is another, but I'm not sure of the other one. My imagination. Oga, your guess might be wrong. Ask God for forgiveness as if you are not sure. You must be crazy. Jagaban left Mobi as director of finance before venture into politics. Do you know is what they forget it? What are we talking about? He left Mobi. What is Mobi? What are we talking about? Am I not happy with the person that is just naming somebody that this and that is entitled to his opinion? But you cannot just say, call somebody else's name. But when people begin to talk about Jagaban, he work with Mobi. What is Mobi at her then? What are they getting? Even the ones that are there now, what are you talking about? Even if you work as a CEO, as a director or whatever, even if you come out, you can't. What can be your worth that with what we have today? I beg, let them go and sit down. Some people don't know what they are talking about. But of course, we know we have a lot of them. They are very, very dubious character. Somebody says, this your story has no credibility, man. Because the person you know happens to be one of them, Abi. It will not be credible now. Even without even looking at or hearing what the woman is saying, we can see them now. The ones that, okay, they will tell you, what about Ibori? What was he doing in the UK? What allegations was levied against him? And now you can see at the end of the day, many of them like that, because I never touched them. But the one way I don't touch now, you see, say don't quiet. Nobody can come and defend him. But plenty of them, because they are still under the soil of Nigeria, so they can continue to cover themselves up. Someone say mention their names, ma. Someone say they must be from Oyo State. The story may be credible if Maurice Ibekwe can be elected into the House of Representatives. Anything is possible in Nigeria. The same thing happens to the Minister of Communication, Pantami, who is a terrorist and a member of Boko Haram and other terrorists in the northern district. Of course, now we don't see. Must we go farm? They say, come and give us evidence. The ones where you know, so you don't even do anything about them. All of them, because we have a lot of thieves, rogues there. That is why this country is not moving forward. They can't continue. Let them continue to support themselves. They will continue to support themselves. So far, they are. That is why they will bring this nonsense slogan. No permanent friend, no permanent enemies, permanent interest. So far, my interest is met. Forget it. Does that make sense? Interest of who? Interest of few individuals at the expense of the larger society. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.